Hi Jules! I am making you another workout, and one of the things about my workouts is that I just work out wherever I am, and I try to optimize for the most beautiful place that I can find. So in my house, I look for where the light is hitting, and then I work out in that room because I really don't need any equipment. So I just move around. So right now I'm in San Diego and the sun is shining. It's about 9 a.m. and I discovered this little hut where nobody's hanging out, and then that chair. So the chair is gonna be my workout equipment, and I'm gonna give it 10 minutes, which is how much I usually give it. And so I'm sure in Florida you have lots of places like this. I'm looking out over a park, and I know Liam plays soccer, so if you have time, you can just do your workout while he's playing his soccer. But anyway, this is what I would do in a park. Here we go. So lift your arms, and this is always how I start. I just get my knees going and my arms going, and it's 9 a.m. so definitely good to get my blood flowing. Although honestly, I could have done this at 7 a.m. But at 7 a.m. I was reading a book and drinking coffee, so not doing this. So here we go, and see how I'm kind of opening up my hands, and it's dynamic for my fingers. That feels good too. Usually my motto is, if it feels good, do it. Good. So my heart rate's up a little bit. Now I'm gonna do some jumping jacks. This will really kick your heart rate way up. Maybe we'll do like 15 of these. This is like a shortcut to getting your heart to beat really fast. Good. And also, if the jumping jacks don't feel good, you can always do this modification, which still gets your heart rate up and is much more gentle on your joints. So there's two ways to do it. I always do the one that I feel like doing. They're both great. So now I'm gonna open up my spine. Ooh, this twist is such an easy way to reset your back. I do it a lot. If I'm at my computer for more than 2 hours, I just get up and twist. And if you want to incorporate your knees into the twist, it'll be even more dynamic. Ooh, that felt great. And now I'm going to open up my shoulders. You feel that? Now I'm going to open up my neck. Oh, and this is just a basic reset that I do a lot because I sit at my computer a lot, and I just want to reset my spine, reset my posture. Someone asked me if I was a dancer the other day because I have good posture. I keep my shoulders back, and a lot of that is the strength that I developed from my daily workouts. So now we're just gonna do this dip and reach. You can do this in the gym with weight. I always use about 5 pounds for this one, but if you're at the park, you're still gonna get a lot of good out of it, just doing it without weight. And as you reach, I'm really extending in both directions. I'm not just reaching up, I'm reaching down with my foot as well, which is giving me a nice stretch in the side. So you'll feel it. It's so good for your back. It's good for your abdomen. You're really using everything. And don't forget to smile. Definitely want to use that muscle. Good. Few more. And if you want to share this with your mom, I don't know if she's in a place where she can do workouts like this, but my mom's doing them every day. She just does what she can, and she really appreciates it that she doesn't have to go to the gym. She can work it out at home on her own terms, and that really helps her. So we've got our hearts going, we're gonna keep them going. So we're gonna go back to this exercise because it's really going to, keep your heart rate up. And that's part of what I'm trying to do here is, in the absence of having weights, I'm trying to get the cardio in. So see how high my knees are going? I'm really lifting high. So lift as high as you can, and one thing you'll find is the more you do this, the easier it gets and the higher your knees go. So keep it up, a few more. Good, now your heart should really be cranking. So now we're gonna go to the chair, which is my only piece of equipment today, but it's a piece of equipment that everyone everywhere always has. You can use a park bench, you can use a regular old chair, a couch, I mean, you name it. Anything that, you know, gives you a little space. So this is a really low chair, but I'm gonna use it to sort of catch my squats. When I do squats, I'm going all the way down to that chair. So that's lower than I usually squat, but I like how it catches me. I don't like to free squat. I mean, I can free squat, but I really like to have something behind me. I think it just gives me a little bit of a psychological edge. So here we go. Let's do 12 squats. I'm gonna pull this up just a little bit. And here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Great. Now, I pumped those out pretty quickly. I would say as recently as 3 months ago, I couldn't do 12 squats that fast, but you know, I'm building. And so take your time with it, squat at your own pace, squat to the depth that feels good to you. Always make it feel good. If it feels oppressive, don't do it, because there's no point. You won't come back tomorrow if today wasn't fun. So make every day fun and listen to your body. If your body's saying, you know what, I'm not in the mood for squats today, that's okay. But anyway, so I've got this great side arm on this chair, which is the exact height that I like for dips. So now I'm gonna do some dips. Amazing for the backs of your arms. And when you're doing dips, there's no reason you can't also incorporate your legs. So I'm gonna dip, push, and that way I'm getting my abdomen, I'm getting my legs, I'm getting my arms, I'm getting everything all at once, and that is always my goal. So I'm gonna do 5 on that side, and then I'm gonna do this side. 5, and that way I've done 10 dips, but I really used my full body. Good. Hope you felt that. I definitely felt it. So now I'm gonna use the chair to do some easy push-ups. I'm gonna come to this side of the chair. So I'm not pushing all the way to the ground. I'm just doing a light push-up. I'm not actually strong enough to do a real push-up, but this type of push-up is just my speed. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that was at the outer limit of my strength. And that's good. Sometimes I push myself. Push-ups just aren't my thing anymore. They used to be, now they're not. That's okay. I don't beat myself up about it. I still do bench press every day, but with lighter weight than my body weighs. So, you know, using weights in the gym is always fantastic because you can choose your weight. I can't choose how much my body weighs, and that makes those push-ups really hard. So I'm gonna go back to my squats. This is our second set of squats. And before I do it, you know, I think I mentioned the most important thing is just to listen to your body. Your body tells you exactly what it wants. And right now my body is actually saying, take a drink. So I'm gonna take a drink of water. It's very sunny, it's very warm. And hydration is so important. Okay, so got my water, here we go, squats. 12, we're gonna do 12 more. So we're gonna do 3 sets of 12s. This is set 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Interesting thing, I actually felt better on the second set, not worse. So that's interesting because I would think that it would be harder each time, but it wasn't. It felt great. I think I'm getting warmed up. Maybe the water kicked in. It's feeling good. So hopefully it's feeling good to you too. I'm gonna do some more dips. I'm not gonna move the chair. I'm just gonna do them right here. Here we go. Okay, 12 dips. Now we're gonna go back and do 12 more squats. I see we're hitting the 10-minute mark. We're past the 10-minute mark, so we're gonna get the last 2 sets of each in very quickly. Here we go, 12 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There it is. And now I'm going to do my last set of dips. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Awesome. And that concludes our strength portion, but I like to end with a little breathing and another stretch. So I'm going to stretch as deeply as I can up and then to the right, keeping my shoulders and neck relaxed. I'm going to reset and reach up, and I'm going to reach to the left. My shoulders are relaxed, my spine is relaxed, my neck is relaxed. Now I'm just going to jiggle a little so I can get deeper. Now I'm going to reset again, reach back because that's what my shoulders want. Whew. Reach up one more time and go even deeper. Oh yeah, amazing. I'm going to reach up, reset, wiggle my neck, reach up and over. Ooh. Nice. And then the last thing I want to do is just give my neck one more roll on both sides. Good. And then roll the other way. Ooh. Awesome. And now we'll just breathe in, breathe out. If you have a mantra, this is a good time to incorporate it. My mantra for the last almost 2 decades has been breathe in beauty, breathe out joy. And that really serves me, especially when I'm outdoors, because everything is so lovely. So I'm gonna breathe in beauty and breathe out joy. And it was so good to see you in Miami. I hope you're doing great. Work out every day. You'll have to keep up with Liam. And tell my buddy I said hi. Hi, Liam. Maybe Liam will do these with you sometime. And I'll make you one of these every chance I get. Mwah. Bye, honey.